So good evening everyone, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, friends and members of the EU Chambers. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all this evening to the 33rd Annual General Meeting of the Council of EU Chambers of Commerce in India. Today, we are not only celebrating another successful year in our journey, but also reaffirming our shared commitment to advancing the dynamic and ever-growing partnership between the European Union and India. Acknowledging leaderships and guests, at the very outset, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our chief guests, Honorable Shri Ajit Pawar, Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra Finance and Planning. Though unable to be with us today due to unavoidable commitments, he has graciously conveyed his best wishes and a special message which will be shared during the program. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Ajit Pawar, sir. Honorable Shri Indranil Nayak, Minister of State Government of Maharashtra, is available with us. Is here, sir. Whose presence here is a strong reflection of the government's encouragement and support for strengthening EU-India partnership. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for making it here this evening. Thank you so much. Dr. Santosh Bhosle, Joint Secretary, Strategic Advisor, Deputy Chief Minister, Government of Maharashtra, is also with us here today. Thank you so much, sir, for being here this evening. Thank you so much. We are deeply grateful for their leadership and continued guidance in advancing trade and investment relations. I am equally delighted to welcome our guest of honor, His Excellency Mr. Benedict, Ambassador of Iceland to India. Good evening, sir. Welcome to this forum, sir. Ms. Inga, Deputy Head of Mission Embassy of Latvia to India and Sri Lanka. Thank you so much for making here this evening. Your presence this evening underlines the spirit of European solidarity and the shared goals that unite us in India. A special note of appreciation also goes to our past presidents, Mr. Piyush Kaushik, Captain Avinash Batra, who is a veteran, who is sitting here in front of me. Thank you so much, sir, for all your support and your commitment to this great organization, sir. I am really honored to thank you for what you have done for the organization, sir. Captain Avinash Batra. Thank you, sir. Mr. R. Mukundan and Mr. Ashok Bharat for his dedicated leadership, and to my colleagues, Mr. Robin Banerjee, sitting with me on the stage here, Senior Vice President, and Mr. Shiladitya Sarangi, Vice President, for their continued support. The theme of the AGM today is, this year's theme, Deepening EU-India Synergies in Sustainability, Smart Manufacturing and Skills, captures the essence of our times. Sustainability is no longer a choice. It is an imperative. Both the EU and India are investing in the green transition. And EU chambers must continue to serve as a bridge for climate-conscious growth. Smart manufacturing is redefining industry competitiveness. With India emerging as a global manufacturing hub, European expertise can help drive efficiency, digitization and localization. The skills are the foundation of transformation. Equipping our youth with global, future-ready skills will determine how effectively we harness the opportunities of Industry 4.0 and Industry 5.0. Knowledge exchange and sessions. So we have some brilliant sessions today. We are privileged today to host two distinguished panel sessions in the interest of all of you who are here today to hear some great ideas and thoughts. Session 1 is around EU-India developing the soft power, culture, ESG and finance, featuring senior leaders as Mr. Gaurav Sehgal, MD and Country Head Global Networking Banking, HSBC. He is here with us today. Mr. Mark Seto, Metzler, CEO, Azadac. Mr. Anil Gambhir, CFO, DTDC Express. Mr. Divakar Mittal, Senior Director Corporate Affairs, Novo Nordisk India. Professor Prabhat Pani, Executive in Residence, SPJIMR. Thank you all of you for taking out time and being here this evening for giving some real thoughts to the audience today. Session 2, EU-India Smart Manufacturing and Energy, Electrified, Digitized, Localized with Industry Stalwarts, as Mr. Uday Singh, MD and CEO Schneider Electric Infrastructure Limited, Mr. Dr. S.P. Shukla, Chairman, CI Automotive India and Mahindra Agri and Micro Irrigation, Dr. Santosh Bhosle, Joint Secretary, Strategic Advisor, Deputy Chief Minister, Finance and Planning, Government of Maharashtra, Mr. R. Venkatesh, Managing Director, Wärtsilä India, Mr. David Stevenson, Regional Director, Kuala Closures, India. These discussions will spark valuable ideas and chart pathways for deeper EU-India collaboration in critical sectors. Moving on to acknowledgements. Over the last 2 years, we have made significant strides in building relationships with central and state governments such as Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. While there is still much to be accomplished, I have every confidence that the dynamic team taking over will advance our ongoing projects and pursue new opportunities with energy and vision. On behalf of the Chamber, I would like to acknowledge the support of the EU Ambassador and diplomatic community, our governing board members and most importantly our members and partners. Finally, a special note of thanks to the incredible team at the EU Chambers led by Dr. Renu Shaw, who doesn't know her. She has been the face of the EU Chambers for the last 15 years. Thank you so much, Renu. Your relentless dedication and meticulous execution of the Chamber's activities have been truly commendable. Without your hard work, none of this would have been possible. Thank you once again, Renu. Looking ahead, as we celebrate 33 years of EU Chambers in India, our mission remains clear: to be the premier platform for EU-India business collaboration, to foster innovation-led growth, and to champion a sustainable, inclusive and future-ready ecosystem. Let us use this occasion to deepen our synergies, unlock new opportunities and co-create value, not just for Europe and India but for the global economy. Once again, I warmly welcome you all to the 33rd AGM. I look forward to engaging discussions and a meaningful evening together. Thank you very much.
Dr. Shaw, may I please request you to kindly present the activity report and give a glimpse of activities conducted by the session for the past 1 year.
Good evening to everyone. Before I make a presentation, I would like my team to just run through a film which will capture the whole year activities. you very much. So there are few announcements which I would like to make today, but before that I thought if I can make a small presentation for the benefit of our member. That you, as most of you are the members, so you are aware of it, the chamber was set up in 1992 with the prime objective of promoting the business, trade, culture and investment between the 24 member state, European Union as well as the India. So over the years, our objective is to ensure that we help our companies, member companies, and we also work very, very closely with a lot of state government to ensure that our members are benefited and the business grows. Next. So these are the key services of the members. Basically, we create a lot of opportunities for business as well as the networking. And then we have a 7 sectoral committees. Each committee is being headed by the chair and co-chair of our European and Indian companies. And the objective of these sector committees are to undertake the activities related to the sectors. And though we have 1100 plus companies as a member, but these are 7 sector committees because these are some of the prominent sectors and the areas which we feel are more pertinent. So that's the reason we have 7 sector committees. And then we create many activities and all around various topics, seminars and all, which we do throughout the year. Also, we help the companies by connecting them with the right kind of opportunities, because we work with many organizations, which I will just run through it in the later slide. So these are basically, I would say, very, very important, because we try to create a platform where the companies come to us and we try to help them with the support of our member organization. Then we have few publications which are some publications are monthly, some are bi-monthly and quarterly. These all publications have a lot of information related to EU India, which also have information related to the sectors. So I would definitely encourage you all to kindly go through it, because we try to keep the updated information in those publications. Then we have government and embassies engagement, as you might have seen in the film, because we work with many state government, because we have a membership across country. So I would say, of course, since we are based in Maharashtra, we have 60% of companies who are based in Maharashtra, but rest of them are scattered widely in northern region as well as in the southern region. So these are some of the benefits. When any company get associated with us, they can enjoy these benefits. Like for example, they can attend our events and all, then committee participation, and also we try to create a lot of networking opportunities which also help the companies to do business. These are the sector committees which I mentioned. So one is a BFSI, education, legal and regulatory, shipping, logistics, tourism and hospitality, education. All these committees, I can see many, our chairman and co-chairman are with us today. These are some of our international partners. As a chamber, very important role for us is there are 27 member countries are there. So we try to focus on those countries which do not have a proper representation in terms of either the trade office or the consulate. Because there are some larger countries or the bigger countries, they already have their independent chambers. So our focus is more on the Central Eastern European countries, which has a lot of potential, and we work very, very closely with those countries. So you can see we have signed a MOU with many such countries. These countries are being mentioned: Bulgaria, Croatia, Denmark, Hungary, Ireland, Latvia, Poland, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, and we work with many, many other countries as well as, but these are some of our prominent countries. Apart from the international chambers, we have also signed a MOU with many national chambers, because we believe there is a lot of synergies, so we try to work with those chambers of commerce as well as. So these are some of the chambers with whom we have signed the MOU. So this is the statistic of the membership. So currently we have 1100 plus companies as a member, And all these companies who are a part of us, they have a business interest in you, otherwise they will not like to be the part of us, out of which 253 are the European companies. I know it's not a very great number when we have so many European companies, so this is a number of the European companies with us. And we have a category, so there are 138 live members, rest are the members who join on the annual basis. So these are some of the snapshot of some companies who are with us. Like, you can see these are all the European companies. Their name are mentioned over here. Then we have these Indian companies. Again, many of them are with us today. And these are, I just run through because you have already seen in the film and all. So these are some of the pictures which we have captured. So before I rest my speech, I would like to thank, I know we are going to be having a vote of thanks for sure, but I would be failing in my duty if I will not acknowledge the presence of some of the people who have been always, with us, stood with us. Of course, our leadership team, led by Mr. President Rajiv Sharma, Mr. Robin Banerjee, Shiladitya and all. And apart from that, I would also like to thank Dr. Santosh Bhosle, who has been really, I would say, though, he's a bureaucrat, but you can reach to him any point of time because he has been very helpful. And also, I would like to thank each and every one who is attending the event, and a big thank you to all my sponsors. Without you, we cannot do anything. I know officially Mr. Robin Banerjee will be proposing a vote of thanks. So thank you with this. I request to take the further proceeding.
By us throughout the year, these initiatives appear to have fostered stronger ties and provided substantial benefit to both the business communities in India as well as European Union. Next, with immense pleasure, I request Ms. Inga to come forward and share her valuable perspective.
Good evening, Honorable Minister, Joint Secretary, Excellency, President, dear guests. I'm very thrilled to participate at this annual meeting of the Council of European Union Chambers of Commerce. And I'm very grateful to represent Latvia in this important event and to be one of the guests of honor. Moreover, I'm very happy to be in Mumbai because it's my first official trip since assuming my post at the embassy. And I was very surprised about this energy of this vibrant city. So thanks a lot for welcoming me. And I would like to start my remarks by noting how important is the year 2025 for Indian-European relations. First of all, I would like to highlight the successful visit of the President of European Commission, Lion, with 22 commissioners in India on 27th and 28th of February. It was the first ever visit of European Union College to India. And the European College visit in February this year was a breakthrough. The visit solidified mutual political trust, and since then we have seen an acceleration on several fronts. First of all, negotiation of free trade agreement, which is extremely important for European and Indian business. Then we found common interest in the field of security and defense, technologies, global partnership, as well as an expansion to new areas of cooperation as space and disaster management. During the European College visit, President von der Leyen identified the three main avenues of cooperation in the strategic agenda: working together on economical growth, a common tech agenda, and deeper cooperation on security and defense. President von der Leyen and Indian Prime Minister Modi committed in finalizing free trade agreement negotiations by the end of this year, 2025. It's a very ambitious objective, but business people of both parts are waiting for the agreement to be concluded. And just last week, 13th round of free trade agreement negotiations in Delhi took place. And in Delhi, there were 2 European commissioners visited India for negotiations. European Commissioner of Trade, Mr. Šefčovič, and European Commissioner of Agriculture, Mr. Hansen. So establishing a free trade agreement with India could unlock a strategically significant market and provide mutual benefits. Statistics speak for themselves. The European Union is India's largest trading partner, accounting for 120 billion worth of trade in goods last year, or 12% of total Indian trade, topping the United States and China. So trade in goods between the European Union and India has increased by almost 90% in the last decade. The European Union is also a leading investor in India with a total of foreign direct investment stock of 140 billion euros in 2023. There are around 6,000 European companies operating in India, which directly and indirectly employ around 8 million people. Dear guests, I would like to move on to Latvian and Indian relations. I would like to go a little bit in history. India recognized Latvia's independence on 9th of September 1991. The same year, in December, we concluded diplomatic relations. So next year we will celebrate the 35th anniversary since concluding of diplomatic relations. So it's an important anniversary to celebrate in India. The Embassy of the Republic Latvia in India was officially opened on 3rd February 2015. So this year, the spring, is years of fully operating embassy in India. We highly appreciate India's decision to open embassy in Latvia last September. So we are looking forward to Minister Jaishankar visit to Latvia to officially open the Indian embassy. So it's a very, very important event for Latvian-Indian relations. I would like particularly emphasize our honorary consul, Latvian honorary consul in Mumbai, Captain Batra, because he was actually signated person signing agreement between Latvian Commerce of Chamber of Commerce and Industry and your Council of European Chambers. So thank you very much for your involvement and initiative. Economic and trade cooperation is an important part of our bilateral relations. Our trade has been growing rapidly over the past years, and India remains a significant economic cooperation partner in Asia. In 2024, The total trade turnover with India was 371 million euros, increasing by 60% comparing with 2023. So this year we expect that the numbers also will be constantly increasing. India ranked 25th among Latvia's foreign trade partners. So we have large space to expand and to grow our potential. And Latvia seeks to increase cooperation with India in the fields of electronics, photonics, space industry, green tech, other high-value innovations, ranging from 5G-enabled technologies to breakthrough in biomedicine. We are proud to have our innovation-driven companies already operating in India, offering globally coveted IT services. I will name them: Microtik, Technica, and Desktime. So 3 companies. Please remember those brands because they are very well represented in India. We also offer opportunities in aviation sector. Riga Airport is currently becoming a regional hub for e-commerce goods delivery between Asia and Europe, with big growth potential. Air Baltic is keen to conclude a code-share agreement with Air India. And recently we received a formal agreement from Ministry of External Affairs to conclude this code-share agreement. So we're really looking forward to having direct flights between Delhi and Riga, and also growth of cargo transportation. And I would like to mention that last year, Riga's airport received 7 million passengers, which probably doesn't sound very large number, but to compare with Latvian population, which is 2 million. So it's 6 times less than Mumbai's population. And dear guests, at the end, I would like to remind that although being thousands of kilometers apart, Latvia and India were historically linked by the ancient trade route called the Amber Way. India has been one of the destinations for Baltic amber, and we would like to expand Latvia-India trend further and further to new horizons. As a representative of Latvia, I'm very, very glad that cultural ties and people-to-people contacts are developing very quickly. India is a very popular destination for Latvians, and India also is among the top countries sending students to Latvia, and numbers are continuing to increase. Last year we had 3,000 Indian students studying in Latvia. Excellent students, and we are happy to have Indian diaspora increasing in Latvia. So I would like thank you one more time, warmly welcoming me, and I wish you very successful meeting and also very successful relations between Indian and European companies. Thank you.
Moment in our ceremony, we turn to a voice of profound experience and wisdom, His Excellency Mr. Benedict. We would be delighted if you would now grace us with your remarks.
Very good evening to all of you. Before I deliver my written address to you, I want to also speak to you as an economist by training, and really that the ongoing and hopefully coming to a conclusion negotiations between the EU and India on free trade is the most significant happening that can actually deepen the relations going forward in terms of trade. So I wanted to make that clear. As an Icelandic ambassador, I'm a strong proponent of this being successfully brought to a conclusion before the end of this year. Now, having said that, I want to say thank you to the EU-India Chambers for this pivotal gathering. We stand at a strategic inflection point in EU-India relations, and I see my role to set the tone for the deeper partnerships possibilities that lie ahead, particularly as Iceland's trade and economic partnership agreement with India and the other EFTA countries enters into force October 1st, in less than a month. The moment matters profoundly for EU-India relations. We're witnessing a global shift from traditional globalization toward trusted partnerships. Both the EU and India are seeking reliable, values-aligned partners precisely when technology inflections, the green transition, and digital transformation are happening simultaneously. The geopolitical reality demands resilient, democratic partnerships. Iceland adds strategic value as a trusted multiplier in this equation. Our Nordic transparency model enhances EU-India confidence while serving as your proof of concept partner. What works at Iceland's scale validates approaches for EU-India scale. Our regulatory agility accelerates collaborative projects, and our unique position as a member of the European internal markets through the EEA agreements, combined with the bilateral TEPA, creates an unprecedented trilateral catalyst. Iceland offers a 100% renewable industrial model and digital governance frameworks as concrete examples for your consideration. For your discussions on soft power, culture, ESG, environment, social and governance, and finance, I challenge you to think beyond traditional diplomacy. Consider the Nordic creativity, combined with Indian innovative creates new global narratives. Think of ESG leadership not as a compliance, but as a competitive advantage. And green bonds and impact investing as a genuine growth engines. Iceland contributes proven models in gender equality, renewable transition, and transparent governance. Our creative economy represents, think of this, 40% of our total GDP, demonstrating that potential for meaningful cultural partnerships between our regions. When discussing smart manufacturing and energy, think systems, not just technologies. When we say electrify, we mean complete renewable industrial ecosystems, not just green power. Digitize means data sovereignty with seamless connections. Localized means global innovation, local adaptation, and regional scaling. This has been proven in our, what we call the renewable industrial parks, who are successful in demonstrating attracting global manufacturers. Now, with EFTA in India Trade Economic Partnership Agreement, the TEPA, entering force, we have an unprecedented opportunity to transform these synergies into successful projects. TEPA represents more than trade facilitation. It's a comprehensive framework for sustainable economic collaboration between EFTA countries, Iceland, Norway, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, and India. TEPA Chapter 7 establishes extensive investment stipulations, enabling EFTA countries to bring significant capacity and capital and technologies to India over the next 10 to 15 years. This framework addresses investment protection and promotion, ensuring secure long-term partnerships, technology transfers, facilitating knowledge sharing in key sectors, sustainable development, aligning investments with ESG principles and market access, creating seamless business flows between regions. We already have concrete success demonstrating TEPA's potential. Icelandic fishing technology company Hampiljan's investment in Kohinoor, a company here in Maharashtra, like Mumbai, exemplifies how EFTA expertise meets Indian scale and innovation. This partnership, which was entered into earlier this year, showcases sustainable agricultural technology transfer while creating local manufacturing capabilities, proving that TEPA can deliver tangible results. And in terms of TEPA, your Indian leaders, they have said that what exemplifies our agreement with India is that we have pledged as 4 countries to provide investments into India worth of over 100 billion over the next 10 to 15 years, and thereby creating over 1 million new well-paying jobs. And that's where the government has said that is a sample of a fair agreement. It's very important. And I hope to see this also in the EU-India. Now, having said that, however, we face important challenges in realizing TEPA's full potential. We must identify sector-specific opportunities within the TEPA's broad framework. We have to connect EFTA's, the small and medium-sized enterprises, with appropriate Indian partners. That's where your chamber can be very helpful. We have to navigate regulatory harmonization across multiple jurisdictions and scale successful pilots to meaningful economic impact. These challenges are surmountable with focused efforts and strategic coordination. The strategic opportunities before us are significant. Iceland's geothermal and hydroelectric expertise can accelerate India's green transition. Norwegian clean technology can transform Indian industrial processes. Swiss precision engineering can enhance Indian software capabilities. Nordic education models can advance Indian workforce development across critical sectors. To realize TEPA's full potential, we at my embassy are launching an extensive promotion across India's key sectors. We are engaging manufacturing associations, renewable energy clusters, and technology hubs in Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, and Delhi. We are identifying specific opportunities in textiles, pharmaceuticals, IT services, and clean energy, where EFTA countries or capabilities align with Indian needs. We're creating structured platform for EFTA's small and medium-sized companies to connect with Indian counterparts through chambers of commerce and trade associations. Our success metric focuses on moving beyond memorandums of understanding to actual investment, joint ventures and technology partnerships within the next 24 months. So we are really ambitious when it comes to how we're going to make this agreement effective. The opportunity Iceland brings to your discussion is significant. We offer ourselves as a living laboratory where solutions can be tested at a manageable scale before EU-India rollout. Our regulatory efficiency provides speed to insight, accelerating innovation cycles. Our Nordic credibility enhances trust, strengthening EU-India partnerships. Our unique access through EEA, the internal markets of Europe, plus the bilateral TEPA, creates an unprecedented trilateral opportunity. I challenge this gathering to think transformationally, not incrementally. Think triangular and multilateral, not just bilaterally. Think of ecosystems, not just sectors. Use Iceland as your testing ground, use your proof of concept partner. Today's discussion must translate into tomorrow's partnerships. TEPA provides the framework. Now we need we need stakeholders to identify, develop, and implement concrete collaborative projects. Your discussions today will shape tomorrow's EU-India partnerships. The moment demands bold thinking and transformational partnerships. Let's make TEPA and the upcoming free trade agreement between EU and India catalysts for a new area between Europe and India. That benefits all stakeholders and creates lasting value for future generations. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Santosh Bhosle to share your valuable words with us.
Introduced, I am representing Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawarji's office. I would like to read out a message that he has conveyed for today's evening. He wishes you all best. So the message is, at the outset, I would like to welcome all the honourable representatives from EU chambers attending the 33rd annual general meeting being held in Mumbai on 17 September 2025. The growth of EU-India partnership has been based on the principles of equality and sharing of knowledge and skills for betterment of industry, businesses and population. Skills for that matter have become the key word for any work whatsoever. We have an august gathering here of visionary stalwarts who would be discussing various topics as part of the annual general meeting. However, due to my prior commitments, I would not be able to attend this meeting, wishing positive deliberation and concrete resolve to emerge from these discussions. Thank you.
President for Council of EU Chambers of Commerce in India, Mr. Rajesh Sharma, Vice President Mr. Robin Banerjee, Director Dr. Renu Shom, Ambassador, diplomats, governing body, Dr. Santosh Bhosle, and distinguished members of the Council of the EU Chambers of Commerce in India, respected business leaders, partners, and all my friends. It is always easy to deliver speech on political events, but this is something different for me, so kindly bear. It gives me immense pleasure to be here today at this important gathering organized by the EU Chamber of Commerce in India. Since its establishment in 1992, the Chamber has served as dynamic bridge between the European Union and India, two regions that share not only strong trade relations but also deep cultural, social and historical bonds. India today is one of the world's fastest growing economy, and as Industries Minister I can proudly say that our vision is firmly aligned with sustainable growth, innovation and global partnership. The EU Chambers plays a pivotal role in this mission by connecting over 1100 members companies across diverse sectors and fostering business collaboration that transcend borders. The committees of the chambers spanning manufacturing, shipping, logistics, BFSI, education, consultancy and many more serves as strategic platform to discuss challenging identity opportunities and strengthen bilateral cooperation. These sectors specific dialogues are vital in shaping a future that is inclusive, progressive and forward-looking. The Government of India remains deeply committed to strengthening the trade and investment ties with the European Union. Together, the EU and India represent markets of more than 1.8 billion people and share a combined GDP that has the potential to reshape global supply chains. By deepening our cooperation, we can jointly address challenges such as climate change, digital transformation, energy transition and sustainable development. I encourage business presence here today to take full advantage of the Chamber's platform, whether through partner search, strategy, networks, or policy engagement. The government is keen to work hand in hand with industries and institutions to create an ecosystem where innovation thrives, entrepreneurship is encouraged, and investment are protected. As a politician, I think our state should also get something. So we are looking forward to get CSR for my state and for my constituency as well. I like to thank Mr. Devendra Fadnavis sir, in which his leadership we are growing very sustainably, and I can assure Mr. Ajit Dada Pawar, my leader, he asked me to tell you guys that state, including all ministers and all departments, we are extending full support to the chambers and all the members and the companies, and we are ready to help you in any matters, and we are ready to resolve any of your issues. I would like to thank the chamber for inviting me, my leader, and giving me the chance to be with you guys. Thank you very much.
Sir, thank you so much. Dr. Shom, I request you to present your activity report.
May I request you to kindly present this activity report of the whole year, which you should be getting very soon. Very much, and one more surprise is there. As a chamber, we have taken one initiative under the leadership of Shipping and Logistic Committee. In fact, Mr. Shabir Rangwala is here. So we are launching a 24/7 logistic and shipping help desk. So I would like that also to be released. Thank you, Shabir Bhai, for helping us. His team is with us, and any support if you need, you would be getting a response. We will try to make it happen as soon as possible. Can we have it? Very much, and I would urge all of you to kindly take the advantage of this service. Thank you.
Before I request Mr. Banerjee to propose the vote of thanks, it's my request to our team to kindly felicitate our guest of honor. It's my honor to ask Mr. Rajiv Sharma to felicitate His Excellency Mr. Benedict We request Mr. Robin Banerjee to felicitate Mr. Indranil Nayak. Mane, and Dr. Santosh Bhosle.
Just hold on, sir. Thank you.
It's a wonderful evening. Thank you so very much. It was an honor and privilege to have all of you here today. It's still not even halfway through. Picture abhi baki hai. So thank you so very much, the EU Council, of course. First, thank you goes to our Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. Ajit Pawar, who could not come. He actually promised us 3 days back he would, but unfortunately had to go for a very urgent meeting. Thank you, Joint Secretary Sir, Dr. Santosh Bhosle, who very kindly came and graced the occasion. He also continues with one of our panel discussions. Thank you, Honourable Minister Inaugural Naik Sir, for valuable advice to us. Thank you, Your Excellency, our guest of honor, Mr. Benedict Højskoldersen, Ambassador for Iceland to India. And thank you, ma'am, Ms. Inga Skruzmane, Deputy Head of Mission Embassy of Latvia and India, Deputy Head of Embassy of Latvia to India and Sri Lanka. She looks after 2 of the nations. Thank you, Rajiv, for being so nice for the evening. Our President, thank you, my colleague, Siddhartha Sarangi, Vice President. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the unfortunate part here is that we have a long list of sponsors today. Almost every large company has been very kind to give us some help to organize this program. Thank you very much, our platinum sponsor, HSBC and Kemet. Thank you, our gold sponsor, Atlantic Global Shipping and All Cargo Logistics. Thank you, our silver sponsors, Seashore Shipping, DTTC Express, Colin Massey, Lesiga India Private Limited, SVJ Institute Management, Indus France BVK Group, Haldiram Snacks, Indelux Services, Sri Kalishwari Metal Powders Limited, ECGC, Tata Chemicals, and India Exim Bank. Thank you, our prize partners, RGS Innovator, Gateway Due by the India Hotels Company Limited, Gateway Kurg, again India Hotels Company Limited, Taj Bekal Resort and Spa Kerala, Radisson Blu Hotels, Pune Kharadi, which basically means that it's a lucky draw, which you people can perhaps win today. I hope you do. So don't hang on, don't go away. There's lots to happen today. Our gifting sponsors, again, gifts for you, ladies and gentlemen. Dear Leo, my colleague, Vice President, who has organized it, Now Skincare, Three Sisters, JCP Salons, Malmo Exports, Bikaji Foods, Puratos, Faith Clinic, Kimerica, Unibic Foods India Limited, Moxie Steel, Impex, and Saniola Naturals Private Limited. We also have celebration sponsored Bernard Ricard, you can see the drinks there, and of course Carlsberg India Private Limited, the beer sponsor for today. Well, thank you everyone. It's a long list, and please don't go away. There's lots going to happen. There'll be lucky draw, there'll be gifts which you have taken away. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Dr. Renu Shom. Without him, we couldn't have arranged. Thank you for the wonderful team of you chambers. They've worked overnight, I must tell you, till 5 o'clock in the morning they worked, trying to arrange the gifts for all of you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hope to see you soon. Enjoy the evening. Thank you.